It's just
Usually,
it's just weird sometimes some of the stuff that you have to do online and you're like, okay, fine. You know
yeah.
the discussion boards. I'm like, I mean, I don't know what's the point of all this, but whatever, I'll do.
Well, I doubt he sits and watches all of them. I don't
Really,
know. No.
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, so you let me sign into my BYU thing. Okay.
Do we need to go over part two on the lesson prep? It says
Uh,
it says that in the
Let me see.
unless you guys are good on that, then we don't have to.
I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I've been out almost all day.
Okay. If you want, we can go over it.
Wait, I opened the wrong thing. Like what? Talking about. So I mean,
What? Oh,
I'll I'll ask you. No, what part number two are you talking about?
The part two for the lesson prep, the individual prep assignment. It just says on part two to go over it.
it
As
says
a
that on
group.
most of them.
Oh,
With
does it?
Yeah, part two is supposed to be with your group.
Oh, oops. Well, if you guys, I don't know. This is the first time I was noticing it because then it says it on the group meeting. So I
Oh,
don't care. If you guys want to, since you haven't done it yet, we can do that, or we can just move on to the quiz. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. I'll be doing it right after this. So,
Okay.
okay. So let's do the homework quiz, I guess.
Group quiz. Don't
I
open the
mean,
homework one.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I'm like, I was like, what? Okay,
I've done that before. Don't do that.
yeah. Okay, so home meeting quiz this is lesson 17, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, let's get it on. So one of my cousins is also taking statistics in Peru.
Oh.
Also, I wanna see how he does his local calculations. Because I'm really curious. Like I'm really curious. Okay, so it says the symbol for the true population proportion is which of the following? Is that the p hat?
I think it's just P, isn't it?
True population proportion. This is the same thing as last week, isn't it? Or not last week. Two
Last
days
meeting?
ago.
But I
Yeah.
think I thought P. I thought it was just P.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
p.
just P is the true population proportion.
Yeah.
Then what's P hat is
It's the sample. Yeah, it's the sample population
okay.
or sample proportion, whatever.
Yeah, and then okay.
Okay. See, this is let me let's we need to see if these the requirements are met.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Okay, now so I noticed on this one the requirements are different for interval versus the hypotheses.
Really? Let me see.
So like for the hypotheses, you use P only, and then for the confidence interval, you use the P hat.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So I mean, you do the same like n times P, but you do a P hat when you do confidence interval. So make sure you do that.
Oh, it's p hat. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do that then again.
Is it like basically the same equations, just switching it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's true. What what do you get?
Yeah, so I got 10 and 90.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so the next one is the other one.
Okay.
For the hypothesis, it's on. Oh, see, because I don't think I saw that on the.
What?
I don't think I saw that on the.
I noticed this, I think, from one of the videos. The guy, he kind of went over that in I think it was the third video. Or maybe the second and third, I don't know. That one should be true, too.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
both true. Yeah.
Okay. So, 6.
Okay. Okay. A study of first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people on trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. Find the p-hat. So that would be 45 divided by 60.
Yeah.
I got 0.75, but do we need to add a 0
Yeah, probably.
for the
Yeah.
third?
Okay. I didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. Create a 95% confidence. We use that spreadsheet, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So it's 45 over 60.
Which spreadsheet?
The one
Oh, there's a new one. It's called category.
categorical data analysis.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the lesson 17 reading, or you can just go to that.
I found it. I just downloaded all 3 of them when I
Oh,
did it. So
okay.
is it one proportion?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it says the margin of error.
So let's see.
So null hypothesis 0.70. What does that mean?
I just leave it like that. I don't think it matters. I don't think it will change anything.
Okay.
What?
The null hypothesis part of it. The
Oh.
type of test.
Isn't the margin of error?
So it should be the Z, the critical value.
Oh, okay.
But this one, okay, so 95, so that's 1.96. And then that times the square root of P times 1 minus P over N.
Oh, okay, okay. So
So,
it'd be so p hat is
wait, is it? I don't know if it's. Is it P hat?
yeah, it says p hat here on the formula.
Oh, does it? Maybe I didn't put that in the. That's on the. Is that in the reading?
Yeah, it's on 2.4. I mean, that's what I found, the one that I'm looking at.
Okay.
And it's also yeah, on 2.2. It says not to round anything yet.
Did you say 2.4?
Yeah, 2.4, 2.2.
OZ times the standard deviation.
Let me see. Yeah, yeah, see, yeah, that one.
Oh wait, I don't see P hat though. I just see P for the margin of error. It's just P times 1 minus P.
No, it has a p hat on 2.2 or 2.4.
I'm looking at 3 sample size calculations. You're saying 2 point.
On 2.2, they use a p hat.
But that's not the that's not the margin of error. That's for the confidence
Yeah.
interval.
The
Oh,
confidence interval is the p hat minus the margin of error, and then the p hat plus, just like the other ones.
Because if you go down below to 3, to the number 3 where it says sample size calculations, it says the formula for the margin of error is that would, I mean, it's just not, it doesn't say p hat on it.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I'm, but do we even have p here?
Yeah, it should give it to us in the.
Um,
So
No,
we have
there
to
is no
find
p.
the
all we have is, so all we have is p hat, right?
So we need to use the other formula. No.
No, I don't, because we don't need the, yeah, this is confusing. Let's see.
Well, that's for the sample size. Yeah. You're right.
We need to find the margin of error. Well, should we?
I just did it by finding the distance between the two confidence intervals and then dividing it by 2.
What do you get?
I got 1.1.
1.1.
Just
Yeah.
So it was 0.860 minus 0.640
Yeah.
divided by 2.
Yeah.
Because I added both of them and then divided by 2. That's what I did, but I don't think it's the right
That's
way.
just finding the mean
Okay.
in between those two.
So, okay, from the we don't have a p value, right? We have.
No.
So should we just try and use the p hat?
No, it's not gonna be
It's
the
not
same.
the same thing.
It's
No.
not gonna be this.
No.
So you want to try 1.1?
Sure.
Yeah.
1.100?
1 point. No, you said 1.1?
Yeah.
But it's 3
Wait.
decimals, so it's okay.
Well, I have 0.110.
Oh, is that
Um,
1.110 or 1.0?
yeah, it's. Hold on, because I accidentally did it and then just divided it by 100. So
No, it's 0.110. Or do we have to do we have to give a percentage?
No, one's
yeah,
decimal.
it's 0.110.
Okay, 0.110.
Oh.
Okay. The lower bound would be 0.640.
Yeah.
0.
Then 0.86, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you increase the sample size, the width of the confidence interval will decrease.
Yeah, that was in the thing too. It decreases. I think.
Mm-hmm. If you raise the confidence level, then it widens.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
decrease. Question 11 is that dumb one. I hate those.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, so you made it a decimal, so 0.5, and then you took 1 minus that, right?
mm-hmm.
Which is 0.5. And then you made that like 0.50, whatever that equals to 10.
No, you multiply. You pick a number.
But you want it
So
something to equal 10, don't you?
yeah. So it's so this is what I do. So that's 0.5. So it will be 0.5 times, and you pick a number because you have to multiply it by a number.
But don't you want it to equal 10?
Yeah, it has to be equal or more than 10.
So wouldn't it be, well, 20 times that is equal to 10. Don't we want
Yeah,
the
so it's
smallest
20 then. That the smallest should be 20 then.
though? Okay.
Hmm. Do you agree with that, Jordan?
I have no idea.
You're the
No.
math person. You should know, right?
I should, but
I'm just kidding.
Jordan, for once you
It makes sense.
for once
Carlos
you
figured it
for
out.
once you're letting us down.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just need to find the that thing because
No.
it has I'm pretty sure it's 20 because requirement for the hypothesis.
Oh, wait, but. Okay, wait.
But it's the same for I mean like you just use a different number, but it's the same formula, you know what I mean?
So 12 would be the
Okay.
same as the same question.
So I found an equation for P,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird. We need one for N, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, the one, so if you look under 3 in this week's lesson, or this lesson 17, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
N equals Z over 2M and
Mm-hmm.
all that squared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's what you use if you don't have a point estimate or something.
Yeah, that's if you don't have P.
Yeah. And then N equals Z over M squared times P times 1 minus P.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when we have P. But we don't have P, we use the
Yeah,
formula.
but we do have P, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what'd you get for 12?
Okay, give me 1 second.
Is this going on the same stuff we were before?
I think it's 12. I get 12. Because 12 would be 10.8.
But 12 times 0.1 is 1.2.
No, no. Look at if you see the formula. What formula? Which formula are you using?
N times P.
N times P?
Yeah.
12
That
times
equals
0.
10.
Yeah, so 12 times 0.9 is. Oh, no, you're still. Okay. 12 times. That's 1.2.
10 divided by 0.9 is 11.1111.
Wait up.
Wait.
No, 1 divided by 10 is 0.1.
11 times 0.1. I'm so confused. I'm confusing myself.
Yeah, it's 0.1
You're saying
times
12?
times 12 equals no. Whew, wait up.
Sense to me. I solve for it, but then when you plug it back in, it doesn't work.
Yeah, because I mean,
Wouldn't it be 100?
maybe
100 times, isn't 100 times 0.1 10?
because I if I use the other formula, the one where you subtract 1 minus
Yeah.
p. So if you subtract 1 minus, I mean, sorry, 1 minus 0.1 is 0.9
Right.
times 12, that's 10.8. But for the other one, it will have to be a different number because I guess it has to match both, right?
It just has to be greater than. But if you just do 10, I mean 100, isn't 100 times.
But it says what's the smallest one?
I know, but 100 times 1/10 is 10, which is. Isn't that the smallest number it can be?
You're right.
It has to be greater than or equal to, and that's equal to.
What?
I don't know. This is confusing.
Hold on.
Yeah, it could be 100 but what is really throwing me off is that
I see
is
what
that
you're
it
saying.
has to be like for both formulas, the one that p times n and the one that p times 1 minus n. I mean n and n
They both
times.
equal the same thing.
But is it do this? But I don't think that equals the same number though.
It does. Because if you do n times 1/2, it's going to be 20. Or n is greater than or equal to 20. And then if you do it on the other side, it's 1 minus 1/2, which is still n times 1/2. So they're both the exact same thing for this one.
Okay.
If you do 100 for n, it would be the same on both.
Okay, then let's do 100 then.
But I mean,
I think it's 20.
You
think
think
it's
it's 20 for 12?
Oh, I'm 11.
Oh yeah, for 11 is 20. Yeah, for 11 is 20.
I was way behind, guys.
Oh no, we're talking about 12.
Then that one's 100.
we
I
did
think.
20 for 11, and then 100 for 12. Okay.
I think.
So we can move on.
I'm
Let's
checking
see.
my answers.
Okay.
What would that be? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. Actually. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's 100. You're right. What number do you have? Do you get, Jordan?
I got 100.
Okay, let's go for. Yeah, because when I do the other formula, I get 90, which is fine, I guess too. I mean, 90 at the end as the final product, not the answer though.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're good.
So I got true for 13.
Wait, give me 1 second. Give me a second. I need to do my. For this one, we need to divide this thing.
You
38
don't have to
divided
do
by.
that yet. You just have to do the, but yeah.
Yeah, it is true.
Hmm.
Wait, for the hypothesis, we use the p hat.
No.
We
Just
use.
so it's just use 0.6.
Oh, this okay. The point is okay. Okay. Wait. Then let me try again. Then. Okay.
No. When you put it into Excel this time too, you can change the null hypothesis number to 0.6 and then do less than for the type of test.
Yeah, it is true. You're right. So here's 80, 32 over 80, right? I mean, yeah, 38 over 80. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the same number. You got 0.475, and that's what it is. That's what it shows in the Excel sheet too.
And the null hypothesis should be 0.6, right?
Yeah.
So, and is less than?
Yeah. And it's 0.95.
And
For
the
the what?
null hypothesis is 0.6. Okay.
So for the p hat, we have that's 0.47. I mean 75
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.475.
for the p hat. Okay.
And the test statistic is Z.
So it's minus 2.282. I think it
Yeah,
is.
that's what I got.
And the p-value is 0.011. Is that good?
Yeah.
What?
The p-value?
I got the p-value as 0.989.
Did you change it to less than test?
It's less than? Oh, it
Yes.
is less than.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's right.
All right, all right, all right. So we reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah.
So the answer will be
is sufficient evidence to conclude that the water quality in the area has decreased.
Yeah, I think it's the last one.
Yeah.
Why, if I may
Because
ask?
we rejected, so there is sufficient evidence. And it's the alternative hypothesis is less than, so it means it decreased.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna submit this time. I'm
Okay.
gonna be the guinea pig.
You do that.
I'll stop you. Go for it.
Gosh, I'm taking one for the team here. Yeah, we got everything right.
Oh, good.
We got everything right. Right. I need to work on my British accent. Right. All right, girls.
So I haven't heard anything about the final project thing.
Not yet.
No. Let me look real quick here. I keep getting
Spam.
dings. That
Oh.
stuff is updating grades. Yeah, I don't know if he's like waiting until next week since we have another week.
Okay.
Maybe.
I hope he doesn't wait too long though, because then I'll be like,
Yeah.
we emailed you long time ago, brother Bennett. Is it Bennett? Is it Bennett or Barnett?
I
Bennett?
don't know.
Bennett?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't see anything on it yet. But I'll email you guys or something.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be in California next week, but they should have Wi-Fi and everything, so hopefully I can still,
Mm.
make the call. Or I have both of your numbers. Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me make sure I have yours right, in case I need to just text you guys and I don't know. I should be. I don't see a problem unless I just totally space it. But I'm hoping I shouldn't.
713.
Is it, wait, 619-713-4896?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The one and only. I wanted to get a 1-800 mucho caliente, but they couldn't give it to me. So. All right. So thank you for everything.
Yeah.
I already bought the Skittles.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah, I bought it yesterday because I went to the store, and I went to the store just to buy a snack for me, and then when I saw they were like 2 for 2, so I was like, there you go.
Was it the 2 point? How big were they? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it's a 2 point something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones that you get on the counter when you wanna pay your groceries.
Yeah.
That's the one that I got.
Okay, cool.
And I bought it in this event since they don't charge you taxes when you buy food.
Did you buy 4? Hopefully he'll approve it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to eat a lot of Skittles.
I just take it to my work. They lit them all.
Yeah, they're always good.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, girls. So see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
You too. Have fun in California.
Thanks. We'll see ya.
Okay, bye. See ya.
All right.
Bye.